Hydrate. All right. So tonight, we all know him. I'm not sure if you love him. I really never followed him. I know Snoop Dogg joined in on him. I know he was hanging out with him for a little bit for promotional. But apparently it's the fall of Faze Clan.
It is the fall of the Faze.
So we're going to check out Old WestJet, Mr. Great Day for the Unemployed. I can't do his voice. His voice is fucking immaculate. But let's hop into it. We got WestJet and then we got unemployed news. That's right. We're going to watch some unemployed news for the unemployed today. Flaw, what are you doing? Unemployed?
doing?
That's right.
Yes.
It's a big day for you, bro. It's a big day for the unemployed.
The fuck?
Massive day for the unemployed. Faze Clan is over. Faze Clan drama explained. Temper versus rain allegations. So what the hell happened between these two 30-year-old mad children? Yeah, so Faze Rain called Temper up a file.
This dude looks me in my eyes and says, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I had a threesome with two 16-year-olds. I'm like, bro, what? Like,
Okay. What is with streamers and hooking up with like 12 to 17-year-old girls or 12 to 17-year-old boys or a mix of the in between?
Yeah. What is that?
Like,
That is a great question.
I don't get it. It's like a special type of fucking streamers that do this shit. And like, look, I already know you have to be like a little bit egomaniacal, a little bit can I say the R word on Twitch? I don't know if I can.
Just say the R word. That's it.
All right, we'll just say the
That's the
R
R
word.
word.
Yeah, you know the R word. Everybody knows the R word. You know, it's kind of like the N word. Nuclear. But yeah, what the fuck? Like, always something.
how?
Yeah,
did
I
you
agree.
Tell me that I'm not gonna be on a team with a. I'm not gonna be on a team with. Refused to. You know what I mean? He has to own up to that shit.
Bro, I'm sorry. Did WestJet add these in?
Yeah.
Do you see the do you see the
I'm not
captions?
gonna be on a team with a.
Chris Tyson,
I'm not gonna be on a team with.
EDP 445.
You know what I mean? He has to own up to that shit. I'm not even saying publicly, but within us, and just be 100, bro. Just be like, bro. And he did admit to it on the call, by the way.
To us, this is crazy, but the Faze Clan, it's an average Tuesday. You know, just own up to
God.
it. We'll forgive you.
Banks is acting like it's news to him, but again, he can deny it all he wants. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Just look at this dude. If an Indian scab center calls Faze
Wait. This is the dude that was on with oh my god, he was on Twitch and then he got banned for like having a party. Do you remember this?
Huh?
This dude right here, Faze whatever. He was on stream with somebody else that got banned off of Twitch because they were supposedly partying with like some 16-year-old girls.
And
they had-
the trend.
They said that they had fake IDs or some shit like that. And this dude goes, fuck, what did he say? Like, chat was like, yo, you need to check her ID, check their IDs. And he's like, if they're like 16 or something like that, I don't care. That's what I like, or some shit like that.
No way.
Yes, bro, hold on. I know that was a, what is that guy's name? He used to, that's not saying much. He used to hang out with Destiny. Fuck, I can't think of his name.
Wait, are you talking about the dude that he had a falling out with Destiny?
Yeah, they were cool, and then like he started hating on Destiny. He was kind. I don't know if he was like Indian or Latino.
Oh.
What is his name? You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Nah.
All right, this is Faze Rain, right?
Faze Banks. The call will end with them being scammed.
That's
Before
Banks.
the accused even had time to make his video, Banks came out with a 9-minute response.
First thing I'm gonna say in this video is I'm not a pedophile. Rain is not talking about me. There, I got it out.
The third member Ray was
Why did
referring
he
to in that
feel
clip
the
is
need to
Tommy.
do that?
I know this because of a phone call we had between myself,
Bro just
Tommy,
said that
Apex,
there's
and
a
Rain. To be clear,
pedophile in
Tommy
Faze,
denied
and
any
he instantly
wrongdoing,
came
and
out
no
like, first of all, it's
conclusion
not
was
me.
came to on that call.
Definitely not me. Definitely not me. It's somebody
I'm just-
else.
I ain't letting that any kind of thing, thoughts linger in the air. Fuck that shit. It was not me. Like, I just
Jesus.
want to make sure y'all are aware. It was not me. Yeah, that shit was. Yeah, there is one, but it ain't me.
Jesus.
All stems from a conversation that Norden and Tommy had between themselves one-on-one years prior. I'm sorry, if you're a Faze fan in Big 2025, you're either like 13 years old or mentally handicapped. I feel horrible, man. I wish it never happened.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry
Rain
I
right
didn't
there.
speak out sooner.
Oh, this is the pedo?
No, that's Rain.
Oh, this is the guy exposing him. Okay.
But I hope you can understand that it's hard. I love this guy. I was a huge fan of him growing up.
I wouldn't make this comment. I would have left this part out right here.
I didn't know what to do. Part of the reason I left Faze was because of it. I couldn't be side by side with someone who did something like that. I wanted to speak, but just felt so bad, and eventually I just couldn't take it anymore. Love you whether you understand me or not. Pushing 40 and saying I love you to strangers on the internet is crazy.
Okay, I'm not the only one. Thank you.
Crazy work. Like, I don't know any of you, but I do like donations and money and subscribers and views. Anyway, Temper, the accused, actually replied himself.
One day I go to New York, and I go to this club that's
That's
21
not this
plus,
dude. Not the dude I was thinking of.
and I link up with
Yeah, this is
a buddy
Temper.
there. He invites a couple girls, and I end up.
Which also,
going back
I've
with
never
these-
heard of this dude.
I've never.
I've
heard
never
of him either.
heard or seen this guy a day in my life.
I've never
I have
heard
no
of.
idea who this guy is.
I've never heard of half the Faze members that are there.
Me too.
Like,
It always seems like they have another member in and out.
what is it? What is it? Skid, Slide, or something like that? The one that I was talking about. Dude has got like some thick ass glasses.
Fuck if I know. They all got names just like that. Like it's just random words.
This is Faze Skibbity. This is Faze Slip Slop. This is Faze
Glip glop.
Clip. Yeah.
Girls, we're all shit faced, and I end up going back with these girls to my hotel room.
See, right there. First mistake. First mistake. You got drunk with a bunch of women in public.
I slept with one of them, and I found out after that this girl was 17.
Like, I don't even have to sit here and justify this age gap like Sneeko or something, being like, oh, it's
Yeah,
okay
what
in
the
Saudi
fuck?
Arabia.
So if you're watching this in Saudi Arabia,
I feel like that's a pretty big detail that Rain omitted there. The junkie Faze Rain made it sound like this dude was straight up on the flight logs, but this guy met
What
the
game
girl
is
in a
this?
nightclub. So yes, that
I don't know. I've seen it multiple times, but I think I want to say it's like a trainer, like a target trainer or something like that for
CS:GO, man.
CS:GO, yeah.
does in fact change
I could
things.
be wrong.
I didn't even want to bring this up, Banks. I did it. I didn't even want to bring your name up in this, bro. But you made that video.
Dare I say Freudian slip. Banks was real scared. Bro is literally 40 doing this stuff. He's Tectone's age.
You lied.
Oh Jesus! Tectone just got astray for no reason. Oh fuck! Oh poor Tech.
Oh god. Let's not bring up Tectone's beard.
Lied in that video. You're
Oh,
making
no.
shit up, bro. Even that tweet that you posted under, I screenshot it in case you delete it because I just don't trust you, bro.
Trust Faze Banks or Draw 25. Rug and Jev are like the only decent OG Faze members.
This is so bad. He said he's gonna kill himself if this. Shit
Rug
comes
and
out.
who?
That's why I feel
I've
extra
heard of
fucking
Rug.
bad, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, to add a little
Said he's gonna kill himself.
decent OG Faze
What the
members.
fuck is
These Banks
that?
or Draw 25. Rug and Jev are like the only decent
I guess it. I'm not even gonna try to figure out which one's which.
OG Faze members.
This is so bad. He said he's gonna kill himself if this shit ever comes out, and that's why I feel extra.
I'm gonna kill myself. See, this is just manipulation. I'm gonna kill myself if you expose me for being a pedophile. All right. Make sure nobody has to clean it up. Oh my god!
Yeah,
How could you
That's
say that?
That's so fucking
He bad,
bullshit.
bro.
Hey, to add a little more context,
Oh my god! This man is the desecrating Dragon Ball Z with his pervertedness. And Naruto. Oh, get this man out of here.
Yeah, he ain't one of us.
Faze Temper is currently a dad, and he came out as well with a couple
No fucking way you're a dad.
of responses, and we'll check those out thoroughly.
Huh?
No, I guess this was from like a minute ago.
The fact that I'm even having to respond to this and to that my name is in the same breath as the word pal is so sick, twisted, and insane. This is disgusting. Anybody that knows me knows I'm not that type of person. I am the furthest thing from what you called me. And I will never be that person. It's so mind-blowing that someone that I really built a brotherhood with, someone that I really considered a brother, that I invited to my baby shower, that I always looked after and took care. And then when you were going through your darkest days, I was there for you and I was making sure that you were good.
I'm sorry, but FazeClan is so corny. If you think your homeboy's a pred, you should probably hit the police instead of, putting it on Twitter to talk and get some attention.
Yeah,
anyway,
for
some
real.
funny DMs leaked of Temper from like 20.
Kid, you hang out with 16-year-old girls. Stop acting like a hard ass. Mind your business. What if I like?
What?
Excuse me, sir. Just kidding, man. Pedos are pussies. Just a rapist. Sir, there's a difference between being edgy on Twitter and what the fuck?
12. Kid, you hang out with 16-year-old girls. Stop acting like a hard ass, you fucking pedophile. Mind your own business. What if I like being a pedo? Lol, JK, man. Pedos are pussies. I'm just a rapist.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Albeit,
Why
it was
would you do
2012,
any
and
of that?
ironically, funnily enough, some messages leaked of Faze Rain being weird as well. Adapt sister, though. I think the oldest sister he has is 10, you creepy
Oh
in
yeah,
my
I remember
mind,
Adapt. Alright, I heard of Adapt. That sounds familiar. That's one of them.
Just put them all in a damn hole.
She'll always be 12.
I'm gonna say about the Tommy situation because he made a video confirming it, but the details did get switched a little bit because originally it was two 16-year-olds and it was a 17-year-old and one was watching, and now it's 17-year-old and he didn't know her age. If you didn't know her age and you said that to us at least once, we wouldn't be here, bro. I would not have treated it the same way if you said you didn't know. That changes everything. You never said that, not once. Literally not once. This is news to me that you didn't know, okay?
Does he know?
And I'm not trying to make it about myself in any way, shape, or form. By the fuck, I don't want anything. I love my life.
Who are you trying to convince, though? Us or yourself? Like, you love your life. Cool. I feel like that doesn't need to be stated.
I'm trying to make it about me, even though I know me saying it's not fair to me makes it sound like it's about me. But I don't mean it like that.
Sure, buddy.
People still run on that fucking drugs. And I was a pussy trying to myself. I acted like I enjoy recreational drug use. You're an idiot. I work out every single day. I take care of my dogs every single day. I fucking stream every single day. I work on every single day. Trust me, bro. I love who the I am. I love everything I've overcome.
How does that stop him from loving drugs? I'm not saying he does, but I mean, you could do all those things and still find time to do some drugs.
Yeah.
Bro is throwing around some super serious, life-shattering allegations and talks about himself and his drug use and how much he loves his life right after. You cannot make it up.
Brother, I have known you since you were 14 years old.
Okay, maybe not say that, considering of what he's accusing you of.
You don't even understand the levels of damage that you just inflicted into my life, into my family's life.
This you? She was 13 turning 14 soon, so she pretty much 15, but 15 is the new 60.
What the? Settle down, Kelly.
Jesus. This is wild.
It's the new 60. 79. Yesterday, I watched someone once call a brother go online, call me a pred, and laugh about it. Today, I was put off the roster. Watching someone I once trusted turn something that serious into entertainment is evil. This isn't content. These lies have real consequences for me, my family, and my son. And instead of a call or text, I was just cut off the roster today. No conversation. And just did, he posted, I'm glad we can agree I don't deserve the label. Thanks for the apology, I guess. Thanks for ruining my life. Showing a video that Rain posted and ended up deleting.
But I do want to say this. I want to first and foremost retract the statement that I called him a pedophile, because that wasn't fair to do when they supposedly did not know this girl's age. I've known Tommy for 15 years. It's not like...
Bruh. How many times have capture
Nailed it.
y'all got me fucked up with this shit. How many times have predator catcher has been like, yeah, I didn't know her I didn't know her age. I didn't. She said she I didn't know her age, so you can't arrest me. What kind of fucking cop out is that? He didn't know her age, bro. So like,
I feel like it's important to ask that kind of thing when you're like getting to know somebody.
Yeah, yeah. You look a little bit younger than 25. How old are you? Can I see your ID? Oh, you don't have an ID. Okay, yeah. Okay, bye.
He ever went on young girls or telling me he liked young girls or any of these things. So that's why I was such a shock when he told me what he told me. He just never told me that he didn't know their ages. If he did, it'd be a whole different story.
Then ask him. This guy's supposed to be your friend. You know, ask him for some details. You hands down accuse this guy of like the most serious crime in the world, aside from, you know, like being a Kai Cenat fan.
Whole different story if he didn't know their ages, right?
Jesus, WestJet, like, fucking strays everywhere. Next, we're gonna hear even like Nuxtaku.
Yeah, exactly.
And I never would have felt as deep about it.
What the fuck was that?
I never would have wanted him to
He was responding to you.
as deep about it as I did. And as deep.
Being a Kai Cenat fan.
Whole different story if he didn't know their ages, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I never would have felt as deep about it as I did. And I never would have wanted him to step down in 2023 if he didn't know their ages. I thought he did know their ages. And then even when we talked about it after, he didn't say he didn't know their ages. And I don't know why. Sometimes, and also, I've known him, and then also with Emma bringing it up, he just sometimes sells the fucking bag. He just sells the bag when it comes to delivering all the right information. You know what I mean? He doesn't say it all the right way. You know, maybe he was frantic and just didn't know what to say or do, so he just withheld that information, which I don't think he realized would have not made me look at him in that light if he was truly ignorant to the fact that they were under 18.
Who even needs enemies when you got friends like Rain? Like, god damn, bro stabbed him in the back pretty much. And then he deleted the video for some reason.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if he knew that, it would be a whole different story. If I knew that, it would be a whole different story. So I do apologize for that. I do want to retract that label because that label is so evil. Had no fucking idea. And they were latching from a girl who snuck into a club that was 21 plus.
Come on now, bro.
Okay.
Come on now, bro. You left Faze because of this. Get the fuck out of here with this retractment. What the fuck?
Okay.
No, you.
Okay, there's we're gonna play Occam's Razor here. The girls got into a 21 plus club without being ID'd. They were drinking. You didn't know their ages. You took them back to a hotel as a public figure, and then you still didn't check their ages when you brought them back to your hotel. You were with and having sex with a drunken woman. I mean, like, that's just like 6, 7 on, you know, red flags that I would instantly think. Like, you know, as a public figure that's making millions of dollars, okay, hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars, there's a process, you know, you go through of like, these are things that I need to do to make sure I don't get arrested or I don't get, you know, sexual assault allegations or rape allegations. Like, these would be things that I would go through the process, you know?
Yeah.
But apparently not.
Was older. No.
Girls get their reality TV garbage like Love Island, and this is what we get as men. We gotta step up the production value here. Whoa, breaking news. Alleged streamer Faze Lacey had his opinion on the matter.
Oh, yeah,
Faze
Lacey,
Rain,
that's right.
Faze Banks, Faze Temper, do this, do that. Stop putting Faze in front of people's names who aren't Faze. So I'm tired of this falling onto us and our name getting dragged down and all the work we put in to build our group up to what it is right now because of old shit that we had nothing to do with.
Guy is genuinely so stupid he can't not be playing a character. You know what I mean? That's kind of what happens when you join a freaking team or an organization. You gotta deal with the baggage. You joined the team and signed the contract despite their reputation, and you gotta deal with the consequences. But I don't blame you too much. Faze Banks is like the greatest con man in history.
I slept with one of them, and I found out after that this girl was 17. And that's the age of consent in New York.
Bro knows off the top of his head, but like,
Hey,
why
yo.
would you even mention that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, never. No, we don't do that. You don't justify it by no. No.
When I was in Japan, less than 6. It was in Japan. That they
Nah,
just
he
changed
said-
it. No. I'm saying, didn't they just change it?
Japan.
Yeah, you know, I was in Japan 6 years ago. She was 13. You know what? Not gonna finish that because that can definitely be clipped out of context.
Yeah, bro, don't even.
Definitely gonna.
You are fucking playing with fire. Yeah, you can't joke about that kind of
Definitely
shit.
gonna be clipped out of context. Fuck.
These people don't know how to take jokes. Like, what the fuck?
Holy shit. Yep.
Yeah, you would have got smoked right there. What the fuck?
Did you want to get banned now or later?
Yeah, let's speed run that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Regardless, I was sick to my stomach. It was just extremely uncomfortable knowing that and thinking about the situation.
The girl is also kind of retarded for like going to a club like that and not disclosing her age when it's sort of implied she's 21 if she's in a space like that.
So I just, this is something.
I mean, it's not wrong. But I mean, as a dude that's like successful and stuff, yeah, you definitely need to watch yourself.
That is going to follow me around forever. And it's just sick because people on the internet will take things and twist it into something that isn't and just keep running with it.
Not gonna lie, I kind of feel bad for this dude. If this is indeed the case and he didn't know about her age and found out after, this kind of just shows that his friends are huge pieces of shit.
100 people in my mentions like, yo, you a pedophile, dog? Nah, no
I
shot.
feel like this would have been discussed though. That's my thing. Like, why are you just now saying, "Oh, my bad, I didn't know that that's how it really went down," bro? You left the fucking group because of it. Like, are you telling me y'all didn't have a more in-depth discussion back then? Like, come on now.
Isn't this
There's
Banks?
no way. Huh?
Isn't this Banks?
Yeah, that's Banks.
Yeah. Hey, he's acting like I didn't know shit. Okay. Aren't you the org leader?
Yeah,
And owner?
exactly.
Like, how do you not know these things?
Yeah, exactly.
Not about to just like stay quiet. I've been too quiet for too long.
Please, for the love of God, just keep it that way. Even
Too
the
quiet
virgins on
for
Reddit are
too
calling
long.
out
How
Rain.
long have y'all been keeping this a secret?
Well,
Like, that's the thing. We're like, remember, because Rain said like he planned on bringing it out like a year ago. So
they've obviously been
There
hiding
really
it
is-
for a minute.
yeah, there really is no telling how long ago this happened, or are we going off of the time that he actually admitted that it happened?
At this point, we have no fucking clue.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's some more bullshit. I tell you what.
Every single fucking time I see this face ring go viral on Twitter feed, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna expose everything. Okay.
Every single time I see Faze Rain go viral on my Twitter feed, it's a video of him saying, "I'm gonna expose everything. I've been quiet for too long. There's so much shit I haven't said. I've been over LMAO." Man, Faze
Said
Clan.
nothing.
All my homies hate Faze Clan. And I don't mean individuals. People like Jason are cool, and honestly, Adapt is a funny guy too. Faze Clan used to be about gaming, and now it's like drama for prepubescent teenagers. You ruin your own life, to be fair. Even if you're at a club, you're pushing 30 with the online presence you have, you should be asking for the age regardless.
Yeah, for like that's where I think it's just dumb.
He said he had all this shit to expose. He said one thing and then retracted it. Come on, bro. What are we talking about?
What is he really exposing? I mean, you're 30 years old at the fucking club. Like, come on. Come on. Let's be real. You look weird in the club when you're 30 years old. Not gonna lie.
Be asking for the age regardless. Who goes to a club bar that's 21 plus and asks everyone's age? Even if you do ask, how do you know they aren't lying about their age? It's not even like a crazy assumption to make that if somebody lies to get into the club, they'll probably lie about their age if you ask them outright. So, like, weird argument. Very unfortunate situation. And
well, obviously, you gotta cut them in half and see how many rings they got. I mean, isn't that how people work? Or is that just trees? That's just a tree thing?
I'm not sure. I think it's an onion thing too, maybe.
What is that, a fucking thing too? Onions, like, the more rings... I'm just gonna leave it that. I'm gonna leave it right there.
honestly, the only reason I'm somewhat leaning toward Temper's side is because Rain started to post random things, then retracted his apology, deleted it. It's just coming off as incoherent. But something that is coherent is that Lacey most likely view bots and that FaZe Banks is 40 and should get off the internet forever.
L Rain, L fucking pedophile defender. Fuck you, buddy. Okay, anyways. Just saying, 3 of my friends pretty much confirmed the ages of the girls. 15, 16, and 16.
What the fuck? How is there 3 different ages?
16, and 16.
How's there 3 different ages for 2 girls?
No, it's 3 girls.
How is there 3 girls?
So right here it says, let's see.
He had a threesome with 2 16-year-olds.
Well, apparently that's not true.
Where did 3 girls come from? What is this narrative? That he had sex with 1 while the other 2 watched?
The cuck chair?
Just saying, 3 of my friends pretty much confirmed the ages of the girls. 15, 16, and 16. Where did 17 come from? And all newly...
No, so Rain's initial statement was 2 16-year-olds. Temper's initial statement was 2 17-year-olds, and he only had sex with 1. And now they're talking about 3 different girls, 1 15-year-old and 2 16-year-olds. Like, where did we get 3 girls out of 2 statements about 2 girls?
Bro, hold on. I'm gonna listen to this whole thing. See if he reads the whole thing.
And 16. Just saying, 3 of my friends pretty much confirmed the ages of the girls. 15, 16, and 16. 15, 16, and 16.
Okay, motherfucker, keep on reading.
And all newly 16 and 15. If this dude is saying he mixed up a 15, 16-year-old, a 21-year-old, he's straight up lying. Dude, so it was all 3 girls, not 2? Dude, he's been lying this whole time, dog. I'm a super reasonable dude. If he said he didn't know their ages and was being sincere, I'd believe him. He never once mentioned he wasn't aware. He bragged about it, which he did, and that's why we're here. Understand?
He bragged about it.
It's 2 girls.
He had
it's
a
definitely
foursome.
2.
He had a foursome with 3 kids. What the fuck?
We all couldn't remember the 3rd girl and were confused. Then went back and looked at the age of consent and just said, let me say 17, then makeup he didn't know, and that they were in a 21 plus bar. Hence why we thought it was a separate incident. Okay. One was class of 2021, other was class of 2020. You can figure out the dates from the...
This is some sus looking activity with these hands like this. I'm just saying.
Man.
Their birthday, I don't know. I said, wait, I'm a high school dropout, remember? So hang on. Because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck does even class of this mean? I don't fucking know. I'll give you their names. The CO 2021 girl doesn't have IG anymore. Or if she does, I don't know it. So class of 2021-2020 means they'd be 17, 18 that year? Nah, so one born on 2003 and one was born in 2004. And in 2019, if any of you guys are even reasonable at math, that's 15 years old and 16 years old. So throw this fucking 17-year-old shit out the fucking window. Throw it out the fucking window. Throw out all of his fucking sympathy, earning lies out the fucking window. This dude is a fucking con man, a scumbag, and a liar. Understand? And you guys went after the wrong fucking guy. I know a lot of you guys did have my back for sure, but every other person that was trying to talk shit to me, you're an asshole. You're an
bro.
He's just like boom, and then I boom. I got you. Boom. What you gonna do? I got the evidence. Boom.
Asshole and a pedo defender. 2018-19 makes them 15-16 and 16-17. And then he showed me a screenshot of him talking to his homie in the group chat when it happened. Yo, this is literally, and then he said the names. We were seniors in high school. I don't know if you remember. I peeped LMAO. That's the first thing I thought about, like it's literally them. And he sent that when the story broke out. You guys can do whatever you want with this information. I am continuing to get everybody to speak out. I want the person who was with Tommy that night to speak out. I would love to contact the girls. I have their first and last names. I have the year they were born, and I have the school. I'm going to be contacting the school first thing in the morning to dig up their files to get these girls information based on what happened, and I will take it to the fucking police and try to execute the full extent of the law against this man.
Okay, so this is what he's saying, 2023, 2019. I mean, they might. Well, actually, New York has that one fucking law, I think, still, where like you can fucking come after people for what's it called? For as long as you want. Like you can, like, let's say you got New York with the Trump thing. You remember how like he got in trouble for like supposedly sexually assaulting the lady like 40 years ago or 30 years or something ago? New York has that law.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so like I don't know what the like how long, you know, this situation is. Well, I mean, obviously it's 6 years at this point. But like I don't know the statute of limitations on what they would have, but if it's in New York, they might even have even longer whenever they want.
I am doing everything in my power to see this man serve justice because this is so fucking wrong, bro. This is so fucking wrong. He lied his ass off. And this is what I hate more than anything over social media is it makes it so hard for people to be able to determine what's true and what's not true. When you have this many liars and people that don't stand out for what's right. Just didn't retract your statement. If I have to explain one more time why I retracted that statement, because his wife called me crying, sending me baby videos, sending me fucking crying about her son getting bullied.
So he pushed out, essentially is what happened. If we're being real here. He just pushed out over Temper's wife calling because it's going to ruin her life because it makes her husband look like he's fucking pedophile.
I offered to pay her rent. I offered to pay for everything her son would need. I offered to pay for everything.
Oh my God, you see this comment? Call Gideon.
That's crazy.
And she said, no, just retract the pedophile statement, please. That's all she wanted. She wanted me to retract the pedophile statement only. That's all she wanted. And bro, listen, I fold.
That was the only statement
starts crying
you made,
to me and I feel bad for somebody, I fold. I'm sorry, my heart is too big. I folded. And the way that she sat there on the phone to justify it and to say that the girls were at fault, I'm sorry, I don't think a 15 and 16-year-old girl are at fault at all. Okay, they don't know any better. They're kids. Okay, they're fucking kids. I'm gonna leave it up to the 26-year-old at the time, who should know.
Well, I mean, yes, they are kids, but you know, you have to teach kids responsibility at a younger age. And if anything, I would blame those parents for not knowing, one, where the fuck your kids are at, that they're at a fucking club, because when do clubs open up? Oh, yeah, that's right. Clubs open up after 10 o'clock.
Right.
Like, why the fuck is your kid out at 10 o'clock at night and you don't know where they are?
I feel like there was a lot of bad judgments.
A lot of fucking failures.
That was a series of bad judgments that led to that outcome.
Jesus, like, this is just insane.
Know better. Not the 15 and 16-year-old girl, okay? So you can try to gaslight me however you please. You're wrong. And what you're doing...
Look, I'm not wrong here, buddy. I'm not gaslighting you. There is some responsibility on everybody in this situation, especially the kids' parents. Like, why the fuck is your kids late at night? I cannot talk tonight. And two, why the fuck is Temper fucking not checking IDs? Especially as a fucking internet celebrity. You're checking IDs every single minute you get. And what's your ID? No? Alright, bye. Is that a real ID? And it's gotta be real. I've gotta see the star there. Alright, that's a real ID.
Doing, Emma, defending this man for what he did while he lied to your fucking face is wrong. It is wrong. It is so fucking wrong. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. You should deadass be ashamed of yourself. I have done nothing but speak the truth. I have done nothing but do what everybody else is too afraid to do. I'm the only person that will ever stand up to shit like this. Nobody else is willing to do that. Nobody else is willing to do that.
What? So he's standing up to this, but he retracted his statements, deleted the video. So what's he standing on at this point? Because it ain't business.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Like,
for real. Like, he didn't make any other statement. Like, he claimed that, I mean, he said that he was, for the longest, he was the backbone. Like, he was not getting paid so that, the rest of the team could get paid.
Well, that's dumb. Like, there's nothing else to it. If you're gonna do all that, was Banks getting paid? If Banks was getting paid, then it should have been the other way around. He should have been taking the cuts to his pay and not getting paid, and then made sure that all of his streamers were paid underneath him. Because if they're the ones bringing in the money, then he has to eat the fucking cost. That's just me, personally.
Everybody else wants to fucking hide. They want to fucking... I don't want no problems, bruh. I don't want... Fuck all of you. You're pussy. I'm the only person that has ever...
I don't want
you can take it to Faze Corporate.
Streamer.
You can take it to this. You can take it to any that has ever stood up for anything. I'm the only fucking person. So why do you think you might think like, oh, he's a narcissist? I think I should like myself for that, actually. I think I should. You know what? I do think I deserve to feel good for that. I do. Because I stand up to shit that you would never stand up for. So clearly, I'm cut from a different cloth. Clearly, I am. Especially in this content creator sphere.
You can tell he spits when he talks.
Mm-hmm.
You see his mic? You can definitely tell he definitely spits while he's talking. He gets so angry, you just see the fuck.
Especially where nobody's genuine, everybody lies, everybody makes these things up. So yeah, I do feel like I'm cut from a different cloth. Yes, I do. Because I'm the only one that stands up for this shit. Do I need to drink water? Sorry.
The fuck?
He said he needs to drink water.
My bad, I'll be yapping. Thank you. Go comms. Go comms. Go comms. But yeah, no. Brother, that shit is it's all wrong.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
I have no clue what was going on. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's be real. If the dude's a pedophile, wood chipper. If he's got kids. Never mind. Public lashing. All right, that's what he needs. He needs a public lashing for the dumb shit, and then his wife needs to be able to slap him multiple times. All right. And then we need to figure out who the parents of these kids are and smack them upside the fucking heads and say, you need to pay attention to your children better. All right? I mean, just come on. Like all of this literally this whole situation literally could have been avoided by parents keeping a check on where their kids are, a 26-year-old man making sure that he's not messing around with children, and an organization leader going, you know what? We need to figure out what the fuck is going on before all of this gets out of control. Let's make sure
also,
go ahead.
Also, the fucking club letting them in.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, why the fuck are they not checking IDs?
Club let them in.
Can use fake IDs.
Yeah, there is a series of bad judgments, like I said.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome.